6 in 10 New Hampshire citizens rely on Social Security for at least half of their income. And for 3 out of 10, it is their only income. So my question is, what policies would you promote to help people save for the retirement and also to protect Social Security? And thank you very much for being here this evening.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I hope my hair looks as good as yours when I'm 2 or 3 years old.
There you go.
We need to save Social Security for the next generation. You know, I love these debates on the Republican platform. You know, people that tit for tat on Social Security and really getting people whipped up into a frenzy over it. I say there are 2 or 3 things that we need to do to preserve Social Security for the next generation, and it needs to get done. It was a promise made to the people of this country in 1935, and we sometimes forget life was a little different back in 1935. The average length of life was 61.7 years. You worked for 40 years, you took out 2, that was a pretty good deal. We fast forward to where we find ourselves today. People want to work 20 years, take out 40. Fewer people paying in than taking out. The return on invested dollar isn't 8%, but 2 or 3%. We wonder why we're upside down. Well, to begin the discussion, as I found as governor, to address many of the issues with respect to programs that people rely upon, you need an economy that functions, that employs enough people and allows them to pay into the reserves. That's number 1. Number 2, we need to take Social Security and look at the underlying assumptions for inflation and peg them more to real wage growth as opposed to the consumer price index. And then for the upper income categories, because there will have to be a shared sacrifice, I say a whole lot of people in this country don't need Social Security. And I will be a president who will say a lot of people don't need Social Security. Many do. And I want to make sure that it is strong and preserved for those who need it most. Means testing.